Alrighty, so we've had a bit of a look around and we've seen how the process basically works of making the liquid vermicast or NutriSoil. And now I thought we'd have a chat to Nakala about the science of how it all works and what actually happens when you put it out on your paddock and why that happens and the goodies that are in it. Because liquid vermicast has just got so many good things in it, and Nakala's spent a lot of time working all that out, so better off someone who knows what they're talking about to have a chat about it, and we'll go from there. So thanks, Nakala. Fire away.
Thanks, Luke. Okay. So yeah, we have done a lot of research about how to make a really good quality worm liquid and what a worm liquid actually does, what microbes are in a worm liquid, all of those things. So first of all, I guess we need to clarify what type of worm liquid we make, because you can have an extract, a worm liquid extract, which comes from castings, or you can have castings, or we have what you call a vermi-wash. And a vermi-wash is, you saw the sprinkler system where it's just a mist over it. So what that does is it collects all of the liquids that a worm makes and the microbes make, and we just get a trickle of all of that capture. So when we feed worms, the most important thing is diversity. So diversity in really good conditions. So they need moisture, they need big systems like we talked about, so they can, find their happy place. When it's hot, they can go down below, and when the conditions are right, they can come up and feed. So the diversity of food is about bringing diversity of microbes in. And worms are like, they've got like this bioreactor in their gut, and they can excrete the bad microbes, and not all of them. There are some, we need the good and the bad. They all work together. Then they can increase the good microbes by nearly 1,000-fold. So we've got all of these different microbes coming out, and if you think you're making a compost tea, you're trying to get this microbial complexity right. And the worm's gut just does that. It's been doing it for 600 millions of years. So we're confident that if we give the worms the right conditions, that we make a very good quality worm liquid. So the worms also make their own fulvic and humic acid. We've had that tested in America. We do add 0.5% of humate to the product as well for storage, because it does have to go in containers to go out to customers. They make their own surfactant, so that's the really oily substance of the worm. So you don't actually have to use a surfactant when you put out a worm liquid. In terms of the microbes, it's a very bacterial-based product, and we've had it tested in America against a number of other different extracts, and all extracts are bacterial based. So if you had a soil that needed fungal and bacteria, don't feel like a worm liquid won't do that for you, and I'll explain that. It increases the fungi, but what's in it is bacteria. So I could list so many different types of bacteria that are in it, and they do all of these different things, but I can also let you know that there's 15,000 sequences we had no idea what they were.